of a lot because I've had to adjust to Zoom calls, Google Meets, outside, inside, but spread out, outside, but really spread out. But again, I have the tools to support that. So we can do some really, really hard things as long as we have the tools to support our voice when it needs it.
The quality of my voice has been impacted positively during the pandemic because I have been able to carve out more time to maintain my individual singing voice. As a result of the pandemic, I was lucky enough to be able to participate in voice therapy via Zoom, which allowed me much more flexibility, particularly since there are no voice specialists in my area. Through my voice therapy experience, I was thankfully able to gain tools that have helped me cope with the new challenges of teaching singing during a pandemic.
Masks are essential to dig ourselves out of this pandemic, right? So in terms of wearing one, I have no problem. In fact, I'm thrilled. Fortunately, I have a microphone that is portable, so I can use my mic. I stick it inside my mask, and that works pretty well for me. And I don't have to do any of the straining that I would have to do if I were teaching in a classroom with two masks on.
Wearing a mask has definitely affected my voice. So I find that when I'm trying to talk to people, I'm trying to not only talk through this muffled lens over my mouth, but also talk with a greater distance between me and the other person because I make sure to maintain 6 feet of distance. And so I find that wearing this mask at times can be challenging to communicate with other people because they can't always hear what I'm saying. They can't see my lips. They can't see the words that I'm trying to say.
Wearing a mask has affected the way I use my voice, but I've been able to use strategies to make vocal production easier when wearing a mask, so that by and large, it doesn't affect the quality of my voice or level of vocal fatigue, but I can still be heard by students. I consistently wear a voice amplifier, which has truly saved my voice this year.
Although we've been socially distanced during the pandemic, my voice has helped me stay connected by FaceTiming other people and really by communicating virtually as I'm doing now.
You know, my regular Zoom calls with my family and my phone calls with my mom and my dad and all of those things are the way that we are able to connect to each other, pandemic or not. Now that I have a voice that can handle it, I am able to, make those phone calls or go and have that backyard glass of wine with someone, and not feel like I need to limit how much I talk to my friends and family.
I'm most looking forward to more meaningful contact with my new granddaughter. She was born just before the pandemic began. My gravelly voice at the time frightened her. She would not get near me, and I have yet to hold her. Well, soon, when she hears my voice, it will be reason for her to yell, "Grandpa!" and run to me with open arms.
I just love people. So I truly look forward to the day that I can gather in a large group of people and just communicate and fellowship with everyone.
I'm most looking forward to simply being in the same room with others and communicating. Though this has been a devastating pandemic, not just for our country, but for the world, I have personally used this as an opportunity to appreciate the wonderful things I have in my life.
I am most looking forward to having an early morning chorus rehearsal with my students. The magic of 64th and 5th graders hearing themselves singing in a room together is the joy of my lifetime. So while there are lots of personal things that I can't wait to do when we are able to get out of this, I cannot wait to sing with my students.